King Charles asked Prince Andrew to vacate the Royal Lodge in 2023, but the Duke of York failed to do so, leading to more tension between the brothers. In August 2003, Prince Andrew was granted a 75-year lease from the Crown Estate, encompassing Royal Lodge, several cottages, a chapel lodge, police accommodation and 40 hectares of land, Robin Edwards told GB News. It is just a lease agreement though, he does not own the property, and it ultimately remains the property of the Crown Estate, Edwards continued. OK previously reported Christopher Anderson alluded to Charles wanting to avoid arguing with Andrew due to his health. Andrew isn't going anywhere for the time being, Anderson said in an interview. It's doubtful that King Charles, who, along with his daughter-in-law Kate Middleton, is battling cancer, is in the mood for a knockdown drag-out with his brother. If and when Andrew does move, it will simply be because he doesn't have the money to heat Royal Lodge or keep the lights on, Anderson shared. In the meantime, Frogmore will likely remain empty. It's worth noting that the king had better luck evicting Andrew from Buckingham Palace, where the Duke of York has maintained his private apartment for decades. Andrew wasn't the only non-working royal to receive an eviction notice, as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were also asked to leave Frogmore Cottage. I don't think, at this point, I would speculate on who will be the future occupants of the cottage, an official said at a briefing. The sovereign grant has been fully reimbursed for the refurbishment costs of Frogmore Cottage when it was initially provided to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and, therefore, there is no cost to the sovereign grant other than some routine maintenance, but it would be required for any of the buildings. Frogmore Cottage remains vacant, but experts expect it will be used as a royal hotel for visiting family members. The royals have always played musical chairs, moving from one grandiose residence to another as the seasons change, or simply on a whim, Anderson explained. But vast estates left unoccupied for long periods, not a good look, some members of parliament have pointed out, for a country facing a housing crisis. Andrew was stripped of his HRH status in 2022 after being accused of assault, but the royal continues to have proximity to the crown. Due to Andrew losing various privileges, he no longer receives a royal income, making it tough for him to keep the house looking nice. Prince Andrew does not need such a large home, Kinsey Schofield noted. Prince Andrew's home requires additional security expenses. The maintenance on Royal Lodge is simply more than Prince Andrew can afford. The king wants to scale down and simplify things for his brother by moving him into Frogmore Cottage, she shared. Millions of dollars have been spent on updating and modernizing the property, and there is more than enough room.